So good to see you again. You decided you're going to get started on the blueprint to better. That's great. Good for you. It's good for me too. But now you've made that commitment to start, you need to know where. Unfortunately, I've been here before. Luckily for you, that means I can give you some advice and help you figure out exactly how to do it step by step. It's day 10 for me in the hospital. I'm on so many painkillers. I've had an hour's sleep. I've got 2 machines, one feeding me, one giving me fluids. You can probably hear those ticking in the background, but that's not going to stop us. Today, we're building the blueprint by laying the foundation. I'm David, founder of the Blueprint to Better. This is the foundation I used to get me through my paramedic science degree. Prior to that, I was working cattle, kicking the red dirt in the Northern Territory of Australia. And if you can get this guy through a medic degree, the foundation, it can get you through whatever you're doing too. The foundation is going to cover 3 things that need to be on point, and make sure you stick around to the end. I've got a challenge that'll help you get started. So those 3 things: sleep, nutrition, and fitness. Whatever you're trying to do, whether that's succeed at school, in business, or as an athlete, or just to be less of a loser, whatever you're trying to do, you've got to have those 3 things nailed. So we're starting with sleep. Something I'm struggling with at the moment. What you need to do is get a consistent sleep schedule. That means going to bed and waking up at roughly the same time every day, including weekend. So that means no staying up, smoking weed, or playing video games, and no doom scrolling first thing in the morning. You also want to take at least half an hour in the evening before you go to bed to relax. You could try reading, journaling, or breathing exercises. We'll cover those in some future videos, and for now, just make sure you have your room dark, quiet, and cool. Try to get between 7 and 9 hours a night. Now these next 2 can be a lot more complicated than this. But for now, this is the foundation, so I'm going to keep it simple. Next up is nutrition. There's a million and one ways people will tell you should eat these days. Vegan, carnivore, keto. We're not trying to overcomplicate it here. So if you already have a super specific diet that you follow and you want to keep going with that, by all means, be my guest. In fact, if you do, leave a comment below. But assuming you don't, here's what I'd suggest. For now, I want to get you focused on eating whole foods. You might say, well, what's a whole food? Whole foods are foods you could find in nature, and after minimal processing, like peeling or cooking, you could eat it basically as you found it. Generally, what you'll find you'll be eating will be whole fruits and vegetables, unprocessed meats, some dairy, and some nuts. Hello.
Morning.
Hello, sir.
How you doing?
Another thing we need to think about is what you can drink. I'd recommend sticking to water, at least a couple of liters a day. Get bored of water, have squash. It's a manly drink, I promise. I've gone out to a bar on a date and I get a lime cordial or a blackcurrant cordial. It's fine. You shouldn't be embarrassed. If you're also interested in it, coffee or tea. Try and avoid fizzy drinks like sodas, energy drinks, water, coffee, tea. Simple. And if you can stick to that 90% of the time, you'll be 90% of the way there. You'll get 90% of the result. That'll be amazing. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be better. So don't let perfect be the enemy of progress. So if you can do that 90% of the time, the other 10% of the time, eat cake, eat ice cream, have a chocolate bar, have foods you enjoy. Live life, but be honest and accountable to yourself. Are you really doing 90-10? Because the only person you're cheating is yourself. Finally, we've got fitness.
I brought morphine for you.
Perfect. If you have a fitness plan and you want to stick to it, more power to you. Write in the comment. Tell me about what you do and why you enjoy it. But for now, assuming you have no fitness plan, no experience in the gym, here's where I would suggest you could start. I would suggest you start your day off with something simple and easy. We're going to go for a 30-minute walk. I'd suggest doing this first thing in the morning, before you eat, after you've had some water and been to the bathroom. Walk at a quick pace. Get sweaty, get out of breath maybe. There's no need to run or jog. If you've got a local park or a beauty spot or some trails you can walk, even better. But if you haven't, like I haven't, do what I do. I do laps of the block I live on. 30 minutes, I walk in circles while everyone else is out walking their dog. Come wind, rain, shine, I'm out there, head down, getting my steps in. And that's an important bit I want to highlight. Come wind, rain, or shine. Hot, cold, blizzard, there's been a flood, swim. Once you're done with the walk and you get yourself back home, next we're going to do some body weight squats, just like this. You're going to do 100 bodyweight squats. I don't care if you do 5 sets of 20 or 20 sets of 5. Just get them done. Keep a note on your phone or on a piece of paper if you have to. And once you're done, it's the same story with push-ups. And again, it doesn't matter. Do you do 1 set of 50, 5 sets of 10, 10 sets of 5, 25 sets of 2. Just get 50 done. You might say, but I can't do 50. It's okay. When I was 19, I was a husky boy. I was 100 kilos already. I wanted to get better at pull-ups. So I made a commitment to myself. 2 days a week in the gym, I wouldn't leave until I'd done 50 pull-ups. At the beginning, I could start with like 2 sets of 8, a set of 6, and then I'd do like 28 singles. Just stand there, boom, do a pull-up, rest for 5 seconds, boom, pull-up, rest for 5 seconds. Doesn't matter what you gotta do, just get them done. Now here's the key in all of this. When you feel like doing this, do it. And when you don't feel like doing this, do it anyway. Do this when you want to do it. More importantly, keep doing it when you don't want to do it. Be disciplined. Be accountable to yourself. Show up for yourself and you'll gain self-respect. You'll start to learn that you're the kind of person who shows up for you. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be pretty. You're not trying to be Mr. Olympia. We're not trying to win gold at the Olympics. We're just trying to get a little bit better, one step at a time, day by day. And it all starts with good night's sleep, good nutrition, and physical fitness. Now, that brings us to the first Blueprint to Better challenge. I need you to get a pen and paper and mark 7 columns, 1 for each day of the week, 4 rows for the days of the week at the top, and then 1 for sleep, 1 for nutrition, and 1 for fitness. It's gonna look something like this. Over the next week, that gives you 21 boxes to tick. As I said earlier, let's hit 90%. Try and get 19 of those boxes ticked. I don't care what 2 you miss. You get to miss 2. You pick. Life happens. Maybe you can't do a walk in the morning. Maybe your upper body's too sore to do the push-ups. Maybe you can't get to bed one night. But over the next week, you're gonna tick 19 of those 21 boxes. And if you do, you pass the challenge. Well done you. What do you win? You'll win yourself some self-respect. You'll learn that you're the type of person who can make a positive change for themselves and impact themselves positively and keep up with that. And now you're a little bit less of a loser. And we all want to be a little bit less of a loser. I know I do. So remember to sleep well. Make sure dark, cool, quiet. Remember to get a regular sleep schedule. Go to bed at 9, wake up at 8. Every day or something like that, whatever works for you. Get your diet right by eating whole foods, and if you're unsure, read the label. Finally, your fitness. You'd be surprised what a 30-minute walk in the morning can do for you, followed by 100 bodyweight squats and 50 push-ups every morning. Do that for a week. I promise you'll feel better for it. And if not, you can come back to the video and you can give me some shit in the comments. I'm here for it. I hope you do, but I'm confident you won't, because this works. Thanks for tuning in for episode 2, the foundation. Was it any better? I don't know. Here's a few things in this episode I tried to improve on. First of all, unlike the first episode, I got the name of the show correct this time. The second thing I improved on is I learned my lines, so I'm not looking at the laptop all the time. And number 3, this is mainly for your benefit. This time, you didn't have to see me give myself an enema.
Say hello.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you showing up. If you're struggling with your mental health, your self-esteem, the way you look, the way you feel, self-confidence, whatever it is, you're not doing these things already, put the foundation in place. Make it a habit. Do it every week. Haven't got to be perfect. Just got to be better. Start with the basics. That's where I'm at. I'm in a hospital room. I've had an hour's sleep. I'm on a gang of opioid medication. I feel terrible. Not letting it stop me. You shouldn't either. If you like the video, like it, subscribe, share it with a friend who you think should be less of a loser with you. Set them the challenge. Or do none of those things. Turn this off. Go outside and just be kind to a stranger. That is still a win for me. I'll see you again next time. Thanks for showing up. Go get better.